Biscuit. So we're in this game with another live stream. I'm back to the channel. And I am back a smidge later than what I was shooting for. I apologize. I got distracted a bit, I ain't gonna lie. But I got a lot of content coming up here. And I'm gonna shoot for it. I'm gonna shoot for all of it. As much as I got the energy for, of course. So I'm just going to take it bit by bit, you know what I mean, and see how I'm going. So, bear with me. Yeah, I'm going to do a lot of it. With you guys, get some different content in there. You already know. Let's see. Issues, but next, I have Death Stranding continuation. That will be next. So finally a gameplay. I know, crazy. So. Your man's trying to get back into it. A little bit at a time here. And I'll do episode 222 of Hedgehog Bros. Like I said, I'm going bit by bit. I'll see how long I go with Death Stranding. I'm not 100% sure at the moment. Okay. Oh. So yeah. Okay. So, as always, Super Hedgehog Bros' channel is in the description. Check them out. All credit goes to them. Show them love, support. Appreciate that very much. The episode 221, Hitching and Ride, link is in the description for the one that we're reacting to, so definitely do check that out as well. My playlist for reaction to the series will eventually be in the description as well. definitely do check that out. My social media, stay up to date with me all the time, would appreciate it. Links are in the description. As well as my second channel, Twitch channel, Heisenberg's channel, as always, are in the description as well. Check them out. And becoming a member helps support the channel. We appreciate it very much. Goes a long way. Get extra contents, and you help support me. Keep me doing what I'm doing. Goes a very long way. I do appreciate it. I'm getting back on the grind with live streams for members only. So definitely consider that if you were one, or if you did undo it, or whatever, or if you're brand spanking new. Definitely consider it, especially if you're into sleep streams, obviously. But there's other streams that we might eventually do in the future, like movie reactions, depending. Obviously, chat streams just for members only, and which obviously we have not been really doing that many. So maybe, you know, hopefully I can maybe squeeze one in for you guys or something like that. That'd be pretty awesome. And then obviously, you know, maybe after dark streams or whatever for you guys as well. So definitely something I want to definitely, you know, try to do maybe once a month or something like that. You know what I mean? I know for your generals, I definitely want to make a video maybe this weekend. I'll finally be able to do that for you guys, as I am going to have more time this time. Not a lot of things are planned. I have one little minor thing that's planned for Sunday, but it's not even that crazy. So it's looking more free. So I'm definitely going to use that advantage to do a lot of content for sure, and not try to slip in a good portion of the day like I did last time. So I apologize for that. Sometimes I just can't control my body wanting to sleep longer. You know what I mean? Then obviously getting that energy just to want to get up, right? So, you know, you got a couple things going at you. But yes, so Death Stranding continuation, finally. It'll be a good length stream, at least. At the very least 2 hours is what I'm shooting for. Maybe a little bit over. We'll see. We'll see how kind of things play out. And then, whether I do 2 more or not, that's kind of up to debate. I'll kind of base it off that. But I'm definitely doing 3 for sure. Whether I go further, up to debate, of course. I might not. It's hard to really say. So, you know, bear with me. But anyways, let's get into it right away. Hit that like button, subscribe again. Let's go for 5 likes, that'd be awesome. Hit that subscribe button as we're on the road to 8K. More for our content on the way. We're going to get back into the realm of things. Slowly but surely. Got some crazy ones coming up too.
Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm just still stuck here. Still waiting around. I mean, I'm gonna get picked up. It's like either a guy from like the other planet place is gonna show up, or Chow and that other guy might get here before him. And then I get picked up, we bust some alien heads, we steal some alien stuff, and then no more aliens, right?
There's hopefully.
I mean, things have been like pretty uneventful here, so no more black arms around, so maybe things have been pretty uneventful back on Earth, right?
There's only.
Maybe it's all just like going really well. Who knows, right? Maybe it's all just like going really well. I'm gonna believe that it's going really well. Super chill and calm and not a lot of stuff happening. I think, and you know what? No one's even telling me that's not the case. So I'm just gonna keep believing that.
Damn.
Hey, thanks, Tyrion's Shadow Android. Bad news, Sonic. The Black Arms have invaded Earth.
Ha!
Okay, but it's like not a lot of them, right? It's just like a few, like last time. Like when I was last there, like it's just like a handful, like a big bachelor party, right?
Nope.
Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Bad news, Sonic. I can't believe this happened, but Shadow and Eclipse got caught in some sort of tractor beam. We don't even know who got them. Also, the Black Arms invaded Earth, but Tails did get the Gizzoids working at least. Okay, and it's not that many Black Arms, right? It's not that many, right?
No, that's a lot.
And Shadow and that Eclipse guy aren't coming. So then, I'm gonna have to wait for. Hey, thanks, Nick Williams. I'll give you the damage report. Chow Cafe protected by my metal dragon barrier. Club Silver is 80% damaged. Madburger is 30% damaged. Apartments caught on fire. Station Square 65% and 1 fatality. Yikes. Okay. That's really not the news I wanted to hear. I can't get back there because I'm still stuck here. So, is there any fast way back to Earth, or like some kind of revelation on that front, or? And if nobody says, "Hey, Sonic, you actually just need to go here or do this, and you'll go back to Earth," like magically, I'll assume that's not possible.
Unfortunately.
Okay. That's
Damn
great.
fucking chair.
That's really, really great. So, is there any? Oh, thanks, Curios, Shadow Android. The hospital is under siege again, and I and many others are currently out of commission. It's not looking good for us. Okay, guys, can you just like let me know what the good news is? Like, is there any good news at all? Because right now it's just seeming like everything's bad. Like everything's going wrong, and I can't do anything about it. Thanks, Professor Neo. Sonic is a full-scale invasion. I regret to inform you that Star Sims has entered stasis lock and will take time to be restored. We nearly lost Zoe and her father, but they'll pull through. It's chaos. Well, that definitely sounds like it. Definitely sounds like it. Thanks, Andrew, thank you. I take it you either already know what's happening with Shadow and Eclipse. If not, potential space issues, meaning you may need to go to Earth alone. The only good news is the Tails got Gizzoids up and running. Well, I mean, the more people say this stuff, the more I believe it, so. Thanks for letting me know, Tantrum. Guess I'm gonna have to try and get a ride from this peace console guy to telenovela world. Thanks, Eclipse. Sorry, Sonic. Me and Shadow can no longer pick you up. We were close to your location. We got caught in the tractor beam from very far away, which is pulling my ship towards it. And now me and Shadow are training, preparing for the possible black arms that will be boarding my ship. Well, Shadow actually doing something. Doing some hard work. Wow. Hold on. Good luck, I guess. I need to try and find a way back to Earth. Thanks, Captain Arkin Enerjack. This is Captain Arkin Enerjack of the Sol Federation Starship Voyager. Catch you up, Earth. It's under siege. Gizoids are holding the black arms for now, but unless we eliminate the source, we're entering atmosphere now. You should see us soon. Okay, so basically I need to get back there. I need to help everyone on Earth, and then Shadow and Eclipse can hopefully take care of things up in space, but it's really not going to work. Just really got to get home. Thanks, Snake Fury Lover. Well, a lot of us are fighting back. Any able bodies doing what they can. Even Mark and Bean are fighting. No way.
Ah!
Hey, watch it. I'm on your side. In retrospect, riding a jet black dragon on black alien invasion might not have been the smartest move. Okay, maybe you could like put some kind of Earth-related flags on it or something. Kind of let people know you're good. Thanks, Dominic. The only good news is Amy's fine. Yeah, well, that's something. There's that good news I wanted. Thank you. Here's that good news that I wanted. Hello, sir. How may I assist you today? Listen, Jarvis, unless you can figure out a way to get to Earth, like lickety split, then I don't think you can do anything for me. I'm sorry. I'm not able to traverse different solar systems at this time. Is there anything else that I can help you with? No thanks, Jarvis. No thanks. Understood. Please let me know if there's any other ways I can help. Yeah, I will. Hey, why don't you go do some gardening or something? I'm afraid I am currently in the ownership of Abel. Abel does not have any private garden that needs tending to at this time. Great, okay, yeah, listen, if you can't give me to Earth and can't think of anything to do, just recharge or something, understood. I will charge my battery back to 100% full. Okay. Thanks, Jarvis. Hey, thanks, Detrim. Since you can't actually do anything right now, you probably haven't had any real caffeine intake in the last 24 plus hours. Why not try that meditation? I feel like meditating is going to be a little difficult when all of my friends are fighting for their lives and I can't do anything about it. But maybe that's an idea. It's also going to be really hard because like my whole body is getting a little tingly since I haven't really had any G fuels like days and days. Thanks, invasion update with the Fighting Irish. Amy is working through her anger stage of grief with the alien invasion. I said I'm not dead! Ah! Good news, we can put Song of Ireland at rest. I'm no longer blue. Yeah, good. Weirder news, I'm now glowing green from being covered in black arm blood. Query, Sonic, did you ever run into that problem the last time the Black Arms invaded? No, I managed to stay out of getting coated in blood. Thankfully. Thankfully.
What's up, man? Night Winwood. So cute. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment.
Sonic, it's very good that I found you here, so allow me to just inform you as you understand already. Whoa, what's going on? Allow me to just explain. So, as I have explained to you before, you are already aware of this matter, but there was going to be a peace council coming from
Right.
Talanova.
Let's keep it chill, though.
Let's do in these interplanetary matters and checkups and things. So, and of course I did send message and word to Talanova asking that someone come along to try and make sure that someone could pick you up and bring you to Talanova. Okay, people, are things like moving along with that, or you'll be very excited to know that, as a matter of fact, that peace consul has arrived from Talanova. So there is now a ship here on Rentia, and the peace consuls, they are typically very, very inclined to help souls who are lost and who need help and aid in different ways. So are you as excited as I am that you'll be finally able to get what you need to go home? Well, yeah, I am. Thank you. Thanks for letting me know. And of course, this console will be coming along soon. I need to do some official greeting type stuff just for the fact that I am, of course, in charge of a few things here. So when they come along, I will, of course, say hello to them and blah, 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 and then I will explain the situation, and they will no doubt agree to bring you back to Talanova, where there are a litany of different treaties and protection orders which will allow you to be brought back to Earth in good time. Okay, that's great. So, I think that they are. Allow me to bring them to you. I will be back in just a moment, and then we can get into your situation. Okay. Guys, I'm making it off this planet. Just gotta meet some other alien. One more random alien guy. And then I get out of here. I go to this big city planet, and then I can go home from there. And then I can help everybody with the whole aliens thing. And thanks, Professor Neo. You also need to know the Black Arms are also taking Chaos Emeralds too so far. Okay, that's not good news. The hospital's still standing. Cannot take much more damage. In the meantime, how's your chaos corruption? I don't even feel it. I'm starting to think that whatever that Gizoid was talking about, is it even real? People said it was real, but who knows? Babel, who knows what Babel
Don't start
is,
second
right?
guessing.
He's just a guy. People are
It was real.
fallible, and they can make mistakes in thinking something's real and it's not.
No.
Even if it is real, it doesn't even bother me. I don't even feel it. I'll just get more of that poultice stuff from Knuckles or whatever he called it. Hey, thanks, Captain Enerjack. We'll be an escort for you in this peace console to Talanova. Commander Janeway has been sending me updates to your happenings here. He left multiple emergency medical holograms for Professor Neo in the hospital. We're also going over all scans of celestial slips. Hey, well, sounds like you're helping out a lot, so thanks. Thanks, Mona. Gotta be honest with you, Mr. Sonic, this hero thing isn't as fun as I thought it would be. Well, look, it's not for everybody. I've been snacking these things for days now. Relying on energy drinks and protein bars and scavenged. I just want to lay down and die, but we can't rest until you get here. You know, listen, don't worry. Because I'm gonna be back there before you know it. And then, that's the last chaos emerald those little aliens are gonna get. That's the last they're gonna mess with the place.
I don't think you can go back to the
I'm
Earth.
coming
yet.
home.
I don't think you can come back to
It's
the Earth,
nice.
though. Brother,
I've been working on
you gotta.
to stand a fighting chance against black arms. They're immune to fire. My umbrakinesis is limited. Oh no, the aliens are near. I have to finish this or I'm toast. I need to protect my children. I hope you and your kids are okay, Anonymous. Thanks, Night Fury Lover. Oh no, a dozen soldiers are going after Amy. Hang on, oh wait, she took them all down by herself. Didn't stand a chance. I think she was shouting something like, "You'll pay for taking my side from me." Amy really amazes me sometimes.
He's.
I feel like we also need to calm Amy down, because she's probably just gonna like gas out, and then she's not gonna be a lot of help to anybody, even herself. Thanks. Squidward, tentacles, SpongeBob. Why are these black aliens invading the Krusty Krab? And where are these portals coming from? Squidward, where are you coming from? Squidward, where? Squidward, where? For real though?
Hey Sonic, I am back and I have already talked to the peace consul. He's coming over very, very soon. He's just doing some surveys of the battle site and such because he needs to write a report and things. But he's going to come over. I'm going to explain your situation to him. Make sure that you look sad. I think he's a robot, which is unusual, but I believe that he can be reasoned with and his better nature can be appealed to in the usual way, as with most peace consuls from Telenova.
Right. Robot?
Again, it is very unusual. I believe most peace consuls tend to be Misa like myself, although there have been different approaches to try to make it a little bit more diverse.
Hey, thanks, Mama Robotnik.
I'm at Nephew Neo's hospital, helping him file paperwork in the basement. Collins in the pharmacy, sweetest thing. Neo is projecting some of my anger or last videos on all sides of the building to boost morale, but it also keeps the black arms away. Guess they get intimidated by too much woman.
Okay, that's disgusting.
No, I suppose if something is working to repel black arms, then perhaps you know better about it than I do, Robotnik person. Thank you, Remy Lipo. Back here, the X-Men and I are looking for survivors. Also, Jubilee is missing Gambit. We need a new deck of cards after this. I'm sure that we can receive a deck of cards somewhere. I'm sure we can.
Yeah, they're really cheap.
Yeah, I suppose someone can kind of get you a new deck of cards, Mr. Lipo. So, he's coming over. Make sure to look sad so he takes pity on you and makes it his priority to help you out.
Okay, I'll be
That's
pretty
great.
sad if he doesn't help me.
Right.
Hello,
Huh.
Sonic. This is most confusing.
What?
Sonic, this is Peace Consul from Telenova. His name is Gamma. I believe his full name is E122 Gamma. We call him Gamma for short. That is what he explained to me. Now, Gamma, this is Sonic.
I already know this person. Hello, Sonic. What has brought you here to rent here? I am here on work. Here to help you. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you.
That is good to hear. And what brings you here?
What brings you here? Everyone thought you were just like gone, like dead.
Now, I can see that you both must know each other already, which is, my God, that is very surprising. I hardly even know what to say, finding out that you already know this person.
Yeah, I know Gala on Earth, and then somebody, like, rebuilt him after he got destroyed. Then he went missing with a couple other robots I know. And now he's here.
It is a very long story. Thank you, Terrio's Shadow Android. E102 Gamma. It's been ages. How have you been, man? I am not a man. I am designated as an Eggman robot, part of the E100 series. Although I am a modified, rebuilt version of E102 Gamma.
How did you get here?
To answer your question, Shadow Android, I have not been amazing, as one might say. I have had to deal with unfortunate circumstances, terrible betrayals, evil and awful robots. There has been much wrong in what I have experienced. However, now, I am here to help people as a peace counselor for the Galactic Consortium. My life, if I have a life, has much purpose and fulfillment.
That is quite wonderful. I'm sure being a peace consul, especially to be a robot peace consul, which I've never even heard of before, it must be very fulfilling. And to represent such a marginalized group, such as inorganics, it must be an amazing feeling for you.
Thanks, Tetra and Gamma. Good to see you still function. Going to cut to the chase. Jamural, Omega, where? Yeah, do you know where they are?
On the topic of Jamuro, he has become lost in reminiscence. He still looks for a way back to Earth, even after all this time. I have moved on and have found new meaning here in the interplanetary community and on Telenova.
Okay, Omega?
I never wish to speak of Omega again. If I live for 1,000,000 years and never see him another time, I will be incredibly pleased by my luck.
Well, it sounds like you've struck a nerve with this Omega person that you know, but I assure you that I don't know anyone by that name, so I do not believe any personal feuds will be involved in your visit here. Peace Consul Omega Gamma.
It is good to know. I do not know where Omega is, and I wish to never know. Or if I am to understand his location, I would only wish to know it, so that I may effectively avoid him. Now, Tommy, I understand that you were the person who destroyed many black arms here when they attempted to harm these people on Rentia.
Yeah. Do you not know where Omega is?
No. It pains me to speak of Omega, because it makes me feel something in my programming and in my circuits which approximates rage and hatred.
Did some bad things.
You seem significantly less chill about Omega than you were before.
I thought of us as peers, comrades. However, I do not agree with the way he chooses to exist in this life.
Allow me to try and smooth this over. Thank you. E123 Omega. Short burst transmission exclamation. I called dibs. Connection terminated. Perhaps there has just been a terrible misunderstanding between you and Omega. And I am not trying to push for any kind of. I am not trying to push for any kind of different sort of resolution to your situation with him.
Let Omega die.
Perhaps someday the two will get along better.
I do not believe so.
Hey, thanks, Digital Viper. Wait, you and Jerome don't know how to get to Earth. You know how to get to Earth, right?
If you require transport, Sonic, I can take you back to Kalanova, where you should be able to receive aid. However, I have not gone back to Earth, even though it would be within my capabilities to. I do not wish to return. It has been so long, and I have built purpose and meaning for myself here on these other planets in the galaxy.
Fair.
What about Jerome? You said you wanted to go back.
I am sorry to say that Jamerl and I split ways before I became a peace consul and before I personally made my way to Talanova. If I were able to help him, I certainly would, as is the duty of a peace consul in the Galactic Consortium. However, I unfortunately do not know where he is.
Okay. Thanks, Mark the Polar Bear. Sonic, great news. Irish is letting Bean and I back into the you-know-what club. The Fight Club?
Why, I would not talk about clubs for fighting people.
That's
It's
it!
rather controversial.
That's it!
Yeah, we just have to beat up aliens, which we're going to do anyway, but now we feel motivated. Irish is leading the club members in the resistance. It's so thrilling, I've almost forgotten how sad I was about your sister. Almost. Hey, Mark, can you just get over her, please? She's like... I've known her my whole life. She is not worth being this hung up over.
Thank you,
I'll agree with
Captain Arkin Enerjack. We are trying our best, Sonic. Despite the temporal prime directive, I care about my father's world. Once we reach Talanova, we'll try to find the Sorbians, the ring world builders, my mother's species. Rumor has it, they have particularly effective weapons against black arms.
Hell, big ol' help.
Now, just to recap, in case we have not made it clear, or there has been any misunderstanding along the way, Peace Consul Gamma, this is Sonic, you already know him. However, I will acquaint you with the situation in specifics. Now, Sonic here went through a celestial slip on his homeworld of Earth, and he has wound up here on Rentia, defeated a bunch of black arms, which is very, very commendable, and he deserves much recognition for it. And on top of that, he wishes to return to Earth to help his native people on his native planet with their situation with the black arms. So, as you are now here and have responded to the call for his consul, and you have gone through all of the necessary steps evaluating the situation and what exactly has been going on here, it would be very, very excellent for you to help Sonic back to Earth, then get a ride from Kalanova. So, what I'm trying to say is, can Sonic go back to Kalanova with you? And I know that these consoles are dispatched from Kalanova, so if you bring it back to Kalanova with you, then you can go to Earth from there. With or without your help, someone will help him. I am absolutely certain.
Absolutely. Sonic, I need very little convincing to try and help you. I will bring you to Talanova with me. From there, you will be able to reach Earth by some method or means.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
I will need to wait just a moment for my ship to be ready to leave. However, within half of an Earth hour, I believe we will be ready to depart.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So, you know, Babel, thank you. Thanks for your help and everything you've done for me while I've been here.
Well, Sonic, I must say thank you to you, of course, as well. I mean, if not for you and your critical abilities, the way you took care of those black arms, my whole family, everyone I know, my beautiful partner, myself, would be most likely dead or enslaved. And I do not wish to dwell on that fact, but it's simply a reality. Thank you very much, Sonic, for being an outstanding guest. And I will cherish the next however long that you stay before leaving here with Gamma. And I hope that someday I might see you again and can properly celebrate your achievements.
Thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Child of the Moon, 86. I can't believe I'm saying this, but even Robo-Stan is suffering great damage from the Black Arms invasion. These idiots can't tell that Robo-Stan is being powered by fake Chaos Emeralds and have stolen several power units. These units house between 3 to 5 emeralds. Now fuck off.
Okay, well, if you want to do that.
That is very funny because she was actually interrupting herself.
Yeah. Hey. Thanks, Tallymans. My panic room got destroyed, but luckily I ran into mannequins. Pathetic moping managed to discuss the Black Arms enough to make them move on. I don't really know if that's true, but hey, look. Don't even worry about it. Those Black Arms, I'm coming home. I'm not gonna let them do anything anymore. I gotta take care of them.
Sonic, while I am opposed to all violence, after my experiences traveling with Omega, I wish you the best of luck when you return to Earth in all of your endeavors and in achieving peace for Earth, even if that must mean violence against your extraterrestrial visitors.
Hey, well, thanks. Thanks, Tetram. Okay, Al, minor suggestion. Would it not be wise to try to bring Sonic to the moving Black Arms planet if Shadow and Eclipse will be there? Not sure what good I'd do to have Sonic on Earth get off. Because they're trying to steal the Chaos Emeralds and they're trying to hurt my friends. Look, if they're making portals and stuff, then maybe I can help Shadow later. Or maybe if Shadow's supposed to be so amazing like he says, he can help himself. But my main priority has got to be helping everyone back on Earth.
Understandable, Sonic. Preventing the Black Arms from acquiring your Chaos Emeralds is an adequate goal and an adequate allocation of your time and resources. Thank you, the Buff Senate. The Galactic Empire has now been invaded by Black Arms. I am sorry to hear that you are having unpeaceful issues.
Hey, so I gotta say goodbye to everybody. I gotta your partner Tumult, she was the most beautiful and wonderful person you've ever met in your whole life. I understand that everyone thinks the same thing about her, but unfortunately she is mine. She was nice. She was nice. Thank you to both of me for hosting me and stuff.
It's quite all right, Sonic, as I have said before, you saved all of our lives, and I can never truly repay you, but I have tried my best, and I will continue to help you if I can in any way.
Thanks, Night Fury Lover.
I understand your decision, Cameron. We're just glad you're safe and happy you made a new life for yourself. Damn it, Walt. No one is talking about the RAF getting started. I am unsure what the RAF have to do with this.
Yeah, no, that's just, that's Tails' dad being Tails' dad. Hey, thanks, Professor, you know? Sonic, one last thing. I've been getting unconfirmed reports that Master Emerald may be taken by the Black Arms. Unconfirmed means...
That means that they could absolutely be incorrect reports. Absolutely. I don't know if this would be terrible for this Master Emerald to be acquired by the Black Arms.
Yeah, probably. Knuckles fought hard, but even he's exhausted after all the battles. Get back soon, Sonic. I can get back really quickly, right?
I will be able to bring you to Telenova within 1 to 2 days. And once we are there, in more likely 2 days' time, I should be able to secure a ship for you and send it to wherever you wish to go.
Okay.
Once you are in that ship, a mere day or two will pass, and then you will be back on Earth.
Okay, so just like 3 days, 4 days?
3 to 4 days, and you should be back on Earth, ready to help everyone in whatever way you see fit.
That's quite a bit of time.
Okay. Thanks, Detram. Okay, right, sorry. Problem there is, you already have some emeralds. Sonic, the Black Arms, or Hive Mind if you cut off the head. Listen, I have to go back to Earth. I need to see everybody. I need to help them.
Thank you, Darkened Fox. I think Shadow would understand your decision.
I
I
don't
don't think Shadow's a very understanding guy.
I don't think you're
Look, if Shadow's not enough to, like, just break some machine by himself, then, look, I don't know how much difference I can make with him. But I know I can save people and help people back on Earth.
Understandable. Thank you, Boma P. We are here at the Master Emerald now. Things look grim, but we are holding our own. For now. Knuckles behind you.
Well, look, if you're with Knuckles, then you're probably in pretty good hands.
I did.
At least. I look at the silver linings with this stuff, huh?
Thank you, Anonymous. Okay, I am almost done with the cannon using spare Kisser parts. Just a few more minutes to put in the finishing touches and bind to my fire powers. I might call this the Blitz Cannon, or maybe the Tempest. The doors are starting to crumble. Let's put this cannon to the test. It sounds as though there are amazing things happening and many different powerful people helping with all of the things that you help repel like arms. I must say, I am very, very thrilled for you if all goes well.
Hey, thanks, Tetram. Don't get it, Sonic. It's a whole living planetoid. From what we know, there are going to be billions. If the two survive, it'll be a miracle. And if there are hope for dealing with the issue behind enemy lines, well, if it is behind enemy lines, then that's like a whole stealth thing. And isn't the other guy part alien too? Like, can't they, like, not be noticed in the alien world or something? Then that'd be a thing, right? Like that could be a thing, right?
Perhaps. I am unsure. However, I would not be able to transport you to the Black Damocloid. Most likely, if you wish to go or you change your mind, then I can put you on a course there. However, we must first bring you to Telenova, and from there you can decide where to go.
Okay. thanks, Fury Lover. Okay, Tails' dad is safe. We also managed to get Amy to take a break and rest for a bit. Thankfully, my dragon is like a big cat and just as resistible as one. And Abel, it was very nice getting to know you. Helping you again someday. Yeah. Hopefully this isn't like goodbye forever. Right?
Absolutely, Sonic. If you ever find yourself in this part of the galaxy again, then absolutely, you'll be more than welcome to stay. I don't know want to necessarily, if you had an amazing time or not. I know that you only wish to go back to Earth all the time that you've been here, which I absolutely understand, of course. But if you ever wish to return, then you're very welcome here.
Thanks. Thanks, Sonic. Black Doom can't die, Sonic. Okay, well that doesn't really make a lot of sense, because he was killed. Like, he got, like, blown up and stuff.
I would like to inform you, Sonic, that information on the Black Arms, while scarce and by no means complete, would indicate that Black Doom is something cosmically known as a semi-non-linear temporal entity.
Which means exactly...
This would indicate that if these classifications are correct, he is a cosmic phenomenon of a naturally occurring being, which is somehow semi-non-linear in its temporal state. The science is not fully understood, and study of the Black Arms is heavily discouraged for how dangerous it always has been.
Okay. I don't think that anybody's unbeatable, so... Doesn't matter if he wants to be the hardest fight of them all. Just gonna have to try. As far as I know, he's gone. He did die.
He may not stay dead. I only wish to prepare you for an unfortunate eventuality. I do not wish to be a problem.
Well,
Yeah, he's not dead. That's a fact check.
this whole world thing there.
The Black Damocloid.
So the Damocloid, if I go there and I help Shadow,
You may not be of use. It may be that without someone on Earth to prevent the capture of the Chaos Emeralds, that it is all a moot point to prevent them from opening more of their portals with whatever technology they have acquired. On the other hand, it may be that going to Earth will divert resources away, you being the resources in question, from the most important task of going to the Damocloid and stopping the Black Arms from invading Earth. It is impossible for me to say what you should do, but as I have pointed out, you will be able to make your decision once we get to Telenova. You do not need to decide now.
okay. Okay. I think I'm probably gonna go to Earth. Yeah.
Understandable.
Thanks. Captain Arkin, once we reach Telenova, Voyager would be happy to bring Sonic to Earth. Then we can go from there. One moment. Yes, you are. What do you mean we have a stowaway? Who is it, Sonic? You know a skinny beaver named Dave.
Ha!
Okay. Listen, if you got like an airlock, throw him at it. You don't like the sound of that, just... If you think you have something called Dave on it, like on your ship, just put him back on Earth. Coming back where you found him. Thanks. Child of the Moon, fires, foot laser, aliens. Okay, these guys are such a pain. I'm trying to fix the city's power supply. The boss has a plan to create a sort of shield to prevent the Black Arms from go away, from opening more slips inside the city. If it works, then maybe Tails can... I said fuck.
Ah!
I am unsure what exactly is going on Robostan these days. It is not of my concern anymore. So, Robostan must be a very developed nation by this point. How long has it been in existence now?
I mean, you would already know that, right? Like, you know you left Earth, Gamma, right?
Of course. I must have an internal clock issue.
Yeah. How? You've been gone for a long time. Maybe I can see you've, like, gone through some stuff here and there.
Yes, correct. I have gone through many battles and many awful situations and experiences. I must have an internal clock issue. Ignore anything I have said about the passage of time, Tom. I do not wish to bother you with misinformation.
Okay.
Now, I will prepare my ship, and we will leave shortly.
Thanks, Gamma.
Now, so I must say that it has been a tremendous honor to have you here. And even if I were to never see you again, I will forever treasure your rescue of my people and your rescue of my planet. I'm so incredibly glad that I met you, not just because you saved me and all here from certain death, also because you are a very bright spirit, Sonic. I'm very glad to have met you.
Oh, thanks. We'll probably see each other again.
But as I say, even if you don't, if you do not wish to come back to Rentia at any point in your life, that is understandable. If you don't, then I will never forget you. I don't believe anyone here will. And I am so happy to have met you. You are an inspirational individual.
Thanks, I'm just a guy who tries his best. Thanks, Remy. Still no sign of Jubilee. Hannah Frost and I cleared another city block. May the cards be ever in your favor on your travels, mon ami. Yeah, the little bit of French there reminds me of somebody I knew way back. Yeah. He was kind of a mess, actually. I'm sorry if I like you didn't have fun there. That's not why I was just reminded of the French stuff.
This Antoine person is someone you know.
I know growing up, he's kind of a pain, actually. I'm just gonna stop talking about it now. Hey, well, thanks for having me, Babel. And maybe you consider fixing up those gizoids so they can actually be helpful next time.
Re-weaponizing these sorts of be possible. Who knows? If that is something that we can look into, actually, I will look into what we might be able to do. If there's anyone out there who visit Rentia and perhaps help with an organized and structured and hopefully highly safe re-weaponizing of a few districts, so perhaps a little bit safer from different interplanetary threats in the future. I suppose there's always going to be some blue hero who comes tunneling through a portal to save everyone. It must not happen all the time.
Yeah, no. Hey, thanks, Epic Reaver. Hey, Sonic, I'm scavenging stuff from Starfall, taking my new item to kill. But I'm nowhere near making any dimensional gains yet. Glad to see you back. Hey, I'll be glad to be back.
I'm absolutely sure that you will be. Thank you, Anonymous. It somewhat works, but it's better than nothing. I can only take them down intermittently. Also, I want to say farewell to Jarvis. Now on to protecting the planet. The hospital. That's a plan I'm thinking of because the planet Earth is a different planet.
Yeah, no. I kind of screw up a little with these things all the time. It's a lot of reading, actually.
I believe that your friend Gamma is coming back.
Hello again, Sonic and Abel. I wish to inform you that my ship is now ready for us to depart. If you wish to say your goodbyes, then we can leave immediately for Talanoga and arrive there in 2 days.
Okay. Okay, well, I'll be back home soon.
Yeah.
Sonic, I hope that everything goes
Couple days.
very well when you get back. And all this malarkey with the Black Arms resolves itself as easily as possible. It's a well understood fact that they are not very well liked within the galactic community, planetary community, I should say. I hope that you are very, very safe out there and that you get everything that you want and you see your lady love Amy again, that you have talked about in these few days that you have been here. And hopefully this whole thing is resolved for you. Now I have, fortunately, many things to attend to, so I don't think I can watch a ship depart. Nothing I would be able to wave to you. It does not have any windows on it. I hope to see you again someday, Sonic. As I have said before, even if I do not, I will always remember you, and I'm so glad to have had the opportunity to meet you. Thank you, Terios, Shadow Android, Sayonara, Abel, and Jarvis. Of course, I will tell all the Gizoids that you're no longer here, so we will ask for you, or if you need assistance when you are not able to give assistance later.
Hey, well, you have fun out there. Have good luck, and I hope things go well for you, too.
Well, after that little scouting party that you take care of, I don't think that the Black Arms will be coming back to Rentia anytime soon. Sonic, I hope that everything on Earth goes well. You are all okay. Okay. There are things I must attend to now. To tell for Tumult that you have left. And she will be sad as I am. We all are to see you go, but we are also all happy that you will be going back to where you belong and where you want to be most happy. Goodbye, Sonic.
Bye, people. Okay. I'm ready to go.
That is most excellent. Thank you, Captain Arkan Energon. Unfortunately, that will be quite a detour. We'll confine him to the brig. If he tries anything, Yar will take care of him. Anyway, where you choose to go after we reach Talanoga, Voyager will do our best to get you there. Mr. Neelix has created what he calls a space chili dog.
Okay, space chili dogs. Things are looking up a little. Okay. Cameron, buddy, you gotta get me back to Earth so I can kick some alien butt. I can save all my friends. And look, if they're collecting Chaos Emeralds, then maybe they'll do the job of collecting all those for me. I can make a pretty easy thing out of this whole stupid alien invasion thing. So, that's your ship right there.
It most certainly is.
All right, let's get in. Okay, you guys. I'm going to this Talanoa place. Bye, everybody. Bye. I gotta go save my planet. Have a good life.
All right. Now I must leave. I am surprised that I have not been pushed for more information regarding my former companions out here in space.
Wow.
It is unfortunate how things went. I wish that Jamuro is safe wherever he is, and that perhaps he has evolved past the need to go back to Earth. It is interesting that Sonic is still alive. Perhaps we did not spend as much time in that place as we thought. I will see you all again. Goodbye, everyone, for now.
Yeah, ready. So, that was episode 221. Pretty good episode. It's an 8. It's a solid 8. It just rides that 8. It just rides. Not too much craziness here. You know what I mean? Obviously, a lot of it was updating him. What happened, which was to be expected. But good. You know, good information. The conversation about, you know, where Jamuro is and Omega and stuff like that, kind of getting a little more of a darker tale on that situation with Omega. It's seeming as much as Shadow and, you know, Rouge love Omega and stuff like that, it's seeming that, you know, he's caused a lot of issues, a lot of problems, which is not good to hear. Obviously, we know he returns for sure. I don't know if you guys have been kind of seen a bunch of the thumbnails. I know I have. It definitely comes back without a question for quite a bit of episodes. So I am kind of curious to see how that kind of turns out. Hopefully not too crazy, but at the same time, I think it's going to get a little bit crazy. So hopefully things kind of get resolved in those situations when we eventually get to that point. But yeah, you know, evidently, Gamma is not a fan of Omega and wants nothing to do with him and never wants to see him again. Which, hey, all respect, honestly. I mean, if he did something that bad and you want nothing to do with him, perfectly fair. Truly. So, but yeah, 8 out of 10. I liked a lot of it. A lot of it was good information. Kind of get to know more about Gamma. Obviously, a long time old, you know, robot and such like that, and parted ways. And definitely was cool to kind of get an update on him. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for this one. Got Death Stranding coming up, so stay tuned. Hit that like button if you guys enjoy it. Hit that subscribe if you guys are new. Hedgehog Bros' channel and the episode that we reacted to, 221. Links are in the description. Check them out. My playlist will mention in the description for it as well. Social medias, second channel, Twitch channel, Heisenberg's channel, become a member, all down there. Check them all out. We appreciate you for 5 links. That'd be awesome. I'll see you guys in the next one. Over and sign out. Peace. Have a good one, guys. Much love to say.